So, difference between radioactivity and ions then. Well, first of all, when we think about what is radioactive decay, if you've got an element X, whatever it might be, when we say it decays, we mean it changes into an entirely different element, which we can call Y. And when it does that, it also produces some type of radiation. So that's what nuclear decay. Let me just draw that one again. That's what nuclear decay is. The radiation is obviously the radiation that is given off. That's nuclear radiation, and the decay is the process of X changing into Y. So this could be carbon-14, which is an isotope of carbon, a type of carbon that happens to be unstable. And when if you wait around for long enough, carbon-14 will just on its own spontaneously, randomly transform into nitrogen-14. Okay, do that again. And when it does that, it produces a beta particle. So that's the radiation. And the decay is carbon changing into nitrogen. Where did this? What is this? What is this beta particle? Well, when they first discovered them, they just called them beta particles. But they've later on found out that they were an electron, which is really confusing. And the exam board would really like you to realize what's confusing about this, because this electron did not come from the outside of the atom. It didn't come, and this is why it relates to what we're talking about. It's not chemistry is all about electrons, whereas physics, especially nuclear physics, actually in this case, is about the nucleus. This electron came from the nucleus of the carbon atom. In fact, what went on, and this happens in all beta decay, is a neutron inside the carbon nucleus decayed into a proton plus an electron, which is extremely weird. And that's what they want you to realize, that it's weird. It didn't come from the outside of the atom. It didn't get knocked off from the shell of the carbon atom. It came from the nucleus. A neutron just became a proton and an electron. Why it happened is extremely complicated and strange. It doesn't come up in GCSE, but we just need to know that. And you got alpha decay, and that's a little bit simpler, but we won't look at that. I just wanted to highlight the difference between ionic basically what specifically is radioactive decay and how it relates to ions.